with a Remy. Number 5 will be Lee Rogers with Dali Sweet Chili. Number 6 will be Kelly Smith and Pink Magic. Number 7, Ella Williams and Diamond. Number 8, Leah Whitehead with Lee Lucas Kalisa. Number 9, Katrina Edwards with More Gold. And number 10, Megan Rogan with Elsa. They're your first 10 competitors here this afternoon. But very big thank you to Mr. White Young for adjudicating this. Thank you very much. We have one judge. As I understand, the rules of this particular event is there's $15,000 worth of prize money for this event, $6,000 going straight out to first place and paying down to 5th place. So they're your rules as I understand, subject to change. But at this stage, that is it, $15,000 prize pool, first place, a $6,000 checks, ladies. So you get one opportunity at the money. No second round, this is over one round. And that is what a dash for cash is. So in the camp now you have number 1, Laura McIntosh, riding a horse called Conway.
Conway is a 10-year-old open mare by Hazelwood Conman out of Real Way, a Brown My Way mare. Following Laura will be number 2, Sophie Schneider on Maybelline, number 3, Jane Woodward on Henrahan, 4, Karen Perotta on Remy, and 5, Lee Rogers on Dali Sweet Chili.
Well, there you go, spectators. That's how you do it. Bring them right up the front and straight around the first peg, looking very, very sweet at this point in time. Laura knows the rules about the dash for cash. No place down the ladder. Straight around the second peg, keeping it as neat as you like. And that is just what they call camp drafting.
In camp now, number 2, Sophie Schneider on Maybelline. Maybelline's an 8-year-old open mare, sired by One Time Stan and out of Belle Diva Resume. Sophie comes from Roma in Queensland. Sophie will be followed by number 3, Jane Woodward on Henrahan, 4, Karen Perotta on Remy, and 5, Lee Rogers on Dali Sweet Chili.
So score to date for Laura McIntosh with Conway was 22 points. 22 there for your cutout there, Laura. Better number 2, Sophie Schneider with a Maybelline, scoring 18 points for cutout. In on cam now, you have number 3, Jane Woodward with Henrahan.
Henrahan's an 11-year-old gelding by Bonlac Gigolo out of Tenderry, Kelsey. She's picked up a few places this season. She's a maiden horse bred by Lenny Madden. Following Jane will be number 4, Karen Perotta on Remy, 5, Lee Rogers on Dali Sweet Chili, 6, Kelly Smith on Pink Magic, and 7, Ella Williams on Diamond.
So you're watching outside now. Competitor number 3, Jane Woodward, with a horse called Henrahan. And that just wasn't quite the way it was planned. 18 points there though, Jane, 18 for your cutout. Next in on camp, we have competitor number 4, Karen Perotta with Remy.
Karen's riding a 6-year-old mare that was purchased at Nutrien Classic as a 2-year-old, and she's just started drafting her this year. Karen's from Gunning in New South Wales.
So you're watching outside competitor number 4, Karen Perotti with Remy. Remy's coming around the outside as we speak on that second peg. Taking it nice and safely, making sure she stays very wide of the peg. She's got a little cow there that thinks it wants to have a little bit of a look around. And that'll be time.
In camp now is number 5, Lee Rogers on Dali Sweet Chili. She's by Ray Jewell, a 12-year-old open mare. Following Lee will be 6, Kelly Smith on Pink Magic, and 7, Ella Williams on Diamond.
The last competitor number 4, Karen Perotti with a Remy, scoring 16 points for cutout, 52 for horsework, 2 course points, grand total of 70 points. 70 points there for Karen and Remy. You're watching outside now, competitor number 5, Lee Rogers with Dali, a Sweet Chili, and isn't she making a sweet job of that? Coming lovely round the second peg. She's got another one of these beautifully selected Wallinga Park steers. Congratulations, that'll get 4 points. That was competitor number 5, Lee Rogers with Dali Sweet Chili, scoring a 20 for the cutout, 61 for horsework, another 4 course points there. A grand total of 85 points there for Lee Rogers and Dali Sweet Chili.
In camp now, number 6, Kelly Smith on Pink Magic, an 11-year-old novice mare purchased out of the Nutrien Classic sale.
Thank you very much, Kelly. That was competitor number 6, Kelly Smith with Pink Magic, scoring 20 points for the cutout, 20 points only. Competitor number 7, in on the camp, please, Ella Williams with Diamond, waiting at the gate, Lee Whitehead. Can you be ready with Liluka's Kalisa?
Ella Williams in the camp from Berridale. Ella's riding Diamond. Diamond's a 12-year-old mare who is a multiple ASH champion and has successfully competed in Stockman's Challenges. 2022 is Diamond's first year camp drafting. She's won a ladies and a memorial novice. She's made the final at nearly every draft this season with scores up to 90.
That was competitor number 7, Ella Williams with a Diamond, scoring 18 there for the cutout. It worked for every point of it. 18 there for Ella Williams and Diamond.
In camp now is number 8, Leah Whitehead on Liluka's Kalisa. Kalisa's by Bonlap Gigolo out of a cadet mare. She's a family horse. She's an 11-year-old open mare and won many opens. Following Leah will be number 9, Katrina Edwards on More Gold, 10, Megan Rogan on Elsa, 11, Karen Gardner on Cahoots Not Happy Jan, 12, Katrina Walsh on Traditional Acres, 13, Brooklyn Symes on Niagara Jewel, and 14, Simone Birch on Errington Susie Q.
Watching competitor number 8 now, Leah Whitehead with Lelikas Kalisa. He's got a nice travelling steer there, heading up towards the gate as we speak. He's looking all right so far. Well done, there's another 4-pointer. That was competitor number 8, Leah Whitehead. Scored a 16 for the cutout, 61 for horsework, another 4 course points. Grand total 81 points.
In camp now is number 9, Katrina Edwards on More Gold. Following Katrina will be number 10, Megan Rogan on Elsa, 11, Karen Gardner on Cahoots Not Happy Jan.
So you're watching now number 9, Katrina Edwards with More Gold. She's got a nice fast free travelling steer. Just points him up in the right direction there, looking for that gate. It's about time to have a little crossover and straight back through here. Well done, another 4-pointer. That was competitor number 9, Katrina Edwards with More Gold, scoring a 19 for cutout, 61 for horsework, another 4 course points there, Katrina. That'll give you a grand total 84 points.
In camp now, number 10, Megan Rogan on Elsa. Elsa is an 8-year-old mare by one more Playboy out of Chantel. She's won a novice draft and placed in ladies' drafts. Megan will be followed by number 11, Karen Gardner on Cahoots Not Happy Jan, and 12, Katrina Walsh on Traditional Acres.
So thanks, Brooke. Yeah, that is competitor number 10, Megan Rogan with Elsa, one of the hard-working members here in this team. She's been very, very helpful over the weekend. She's doing a lovely job getting rewarded for it here so far. Just pointing back up in the right direction. A big thank you once again to the, Mr. and Mrs. Snow for the opportunity for these particular cattle, lovely run of cattle. Competitor number 10, Megan Rogan with Elsa, score of 20 for cutout, 59 for horsework, further 4 course points. Total 83 points there for you, Megan.
In camp now, number 11, Karen Gardner on Cahoots Not Happy Jan. Karen's one of our Monero drafters. She'll be followed by number 12, Katrina Walsh on Traditional Acres, 13, Brooklyn Symes on Niagara Jewel, 14, Simone Birch on Errington Susie Q, 15, Tash Carlin on I'm a Smart Duck, and 16, Megan McIntosh on Goldie.
Watching outside now, competitor number 11, Kieran Gardner, with a horse called Cahoots Not Happy Jan. Once again, just poked it up, heading in the right direction, everything's flowing along nicely, and just pulls it off a little bit short. Competitor number 11, Kieran Gardner, scoring a 21 for the cutout.
In camp now, number 12, Katrina Walsh, our competitor from Tumut, riding Traditional Acres, owned by Andrew Sheridan. Traditional Acres is by Acres Destiny, winner of the 2022 Stallion Shootout at the Nutrient Classic. Following Katrina will be number 13, Brooklyn Signs on Niagara Jewel, 14, Simone Birch on Errington Susie Q, and 15, Tash Carlin on I'm a Smart Duck.
But at number 12, Katrina Walsh with Traditional Acres, scoring 20 points there for the cutout. Moving straight along there, number 13, Brooklyn Signs with Niagara Jewel.
Working in camp now is number 13, Brooklyn Signs on Niagara Jewel. She's an 11-year-old mare by Glencoe Abstract out of Niagara Ebony. She competed and won multiple stock horse events.
But at number 13, Brooklyn Signs with Niagara Jewel, scoring 15 points there for the trouble. 15 points there for Brooklyn. In on camp, you'll have number 14, Simone Birch with Errington Susie Q.
Susie Q is a 10-year-old mare by by Cater Royal Voodoo out of Chili Hayes, and Simone's from Tallangatta in Victoria.
Yeah, competitor number 14, Simone Birch, riding a Voodoo filly. Once again, heading in the right direction, heading up there toward the gate. That's where the points are. And makes it look as simple as that.
In camp now, you're watching number 15, Tash Carlin on I'm a Smart Duck. She's been professionally trained, went cutting, and is now trying her first year at drafting. Tash is from Galarganbone, New South Wales.
That last competitor there, competitor number 14, Simone Birch with Errington Susie Q, scored 21 for cutout, 60 for horsework, 4 course points, grand total of 85 points. 85. And competitor number 15, Natasha Carlon with I'm a Smart Duck, scored a 22. 22 there for the cutout. No further points. In on camp we should have competitor number 17, Susan Dynastis with Lily Roan. Oops, sorry. We have Megan McIntosh, sorry. Megan McIntosh in there with Goldie.
So in camp now is number 17, Susan Dynastis on Lily Roan, 18, Sarah Cookson on Paradise, 19, Hannah Riley on Who's Divine, 20, Sue Willis on Duke's Boot, and 21, Cheryl Jewston on Roundabout City.
Well done. That was competitor number 16, Megan McIntosh, picked up another 4-pointer with Goldie. I don't think you'll mind that either, Megan. Megan McIntosh with Goldie scored a 22 for cutout, 63 for horsework, another 4 course points. That'll give you a grand total and light to the leaderboard with 89 points. You're watching outside now, competitor number 17, Susan Dynastis with a Lily Roan.
Lily Roan is an 11-year-old Acres mare. She's placed in many open drafts and has an open status. She made the Willinga Open Buckle final last year.
I don't want to jinx it, guys, but I tell you what, that was competitor number 17, Susan Dynastis with Lily Roan with another 4-pointer. With 21 for the cutout, 61 for horsework, another 4 course points, a grand total of 86 points. 86 points there for Lily Roan and Susan Dynastis at competitor number 17. Competitor number 18 now, the very hard-working Sarah Cookson, riding Paradise.
Into the camp now is number 19, Hannah Riley on Who's Divine, 20, Sue Willis on Duke's Boot, 21, Cheryl Jewston on Roundabout City, and 22, Karen Darmody on Morse Checkmate.
So once again, watching competitor number 18, Sarah Cookson, just showing you how to do it. Another 4-pointer. Competitor number 18, Sarah Cookson in Paradise, scoring a 15 there for the cutout, a 62 for the horsework there, Sarah, with another 4 to go with it. That'll give you 81 points.
In camp now is number 19, Hannah Riley on Who's Divine. Who's Divine is a Warwick Gold Cup winner with Troy Palmer on board. She's a Who's Top Cat mare and Divine Miss Ray Cross.
Thanks, Hannah. That was competitor number 19, Hannah Riley with Who's Divine, scoring a 16 for the cutout with Who's Divine. In on camp now, number 20, Sue Willis with Duke's Boot.
Duke's Boot is a homebred gelding by Wallabar XL out of the favourite of the family, Duchess. She's an 11-year-old mare. And Sue comes from Lady Smith in Wagga.
You're watching outside now, number 20, competitor number 20, Sue Willis with Duke's Boot, an XL daughter here. Takes the time, lets the cow have a little bit of a look to where that particular peg is. Comes around peg number 2. Says, I think I'll just take my time heading up here toward the gate. And decided just to veer off the other way. Better number 20, Sue Willis with Duke's Boot, scoring 16 there for the cutout. In on camp now, 21, Cheryl Judson with a Roundabout City.
Following Cheryl will be number 22, Karen Darmody on Morse Checkmate, 23, Sally Gavin on Miss Menage, 24, Emma Quinn on Condor, 25, Janine Fenwick on Jewel, 26, Rachel Flanagan on Brown Highwayman, and 27, Cat Creek on Skeeter.
Sorry guys, got a correction there to Sue Willis's score. She got 16 for the cutout, 56 for horsework, 3 course points, grand total of 75 points. And you're watching competitor number 21 now, Cheryl Judson, Roundabout City. On the roundabout, that second peg, heading straight up there toward the gate. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's another lovely 4-pointer.
In course on camp now, you're watching Karen Darmody from Bungadore, riding Morse Checkmate. Following Karen will be number 23, Sally Gavin, 24, Emma Quinn on Condor, and 25, Janine Fenwick on Jewel.
Better number 21's score, Cheryl Judson with Roundabout City, scored 21 for cutout, 62 for horsework, another 4 course points, 87 points. 87 there for Cheryl Judson. And competitor number 22, Karen Darmody with Moore's Checkmate, scored 20 points, 20 for the cutout. And on camp now we should have competitor number 23, Sally Gavin with Nibarina, Miss Menage.
Miss Menage is a 10-year-old mare owned by the Beavers family. Menage is by one more daddy and out of a mare called Wollondon J. Miss Mac. Sally's from Roma in Queensland. She'll be followed by number 24, Emma Quinn on Condor, 25, Janine Fenwick on Jewel, 26, Rachel Flanagan on Brown Highwayman, and 27, Cat Creek on Skeeter.
Bad luck there, Sally. That was competitor number 23, Sally Gavin with Nibarina, Miss Menage. Goes out with a no score.
In camp now is number 24, Emma Quinn on Condor. Emma's from Adelong. And Condor is owned by John Ferguson by Vinia Impressive Destiny. Following Emma will be number 25, Janine Fenwick on Jewel, 26, Rachel Flanagan on Brown Highwayman, 27, Cat Creek on Skeeter, 28, Beck Hayes on Shadak Q Baby, 29, Rebecca Roberts on Simply Irreductible, and 30, Lara Garlic on Casper's Heirloom. So working in camp now is number 24, Emma Quinn on Condor. Then there'll be a fresh pen of cattle for Janine Fenwick on Jewel, 26, Rachel Flanagan on Brown Highwayman, and 27, Cat Creek on Skeeter.
So you're watching outside now, competitor number 24, Emma Quinn with Condor. In on the camp, we should have competitor number 25, Janine Fenwick with Jewel, with a fresh yard of cattle, please. The last competitor, Emma Quinn with Condor, scoring 15 points. 15 there for the cutout. And we've just had a late email just come through, guys. We have just had a late note just come through. As advertised for this very, very special event, the Gold Buckle, Willinga Park Gold Buckle. It was advertised where they were taking between 60 and 80 back into the semi-final. But they've just got note back through from the big boss, Mr. Terry Snow himself. He said, we're going to run that a little bit smarter than that, my friends. We're going to take all double outside scores. So there will be 94 of you that will get a second crack or a third crack at the money. So 94. So if you got 2 full round outside scores, you will get a second chance or a third chance at that big money. So a big thank you to Mr. Snow and his committee here. And once again, thank you very much.
So in camp now, you're watching Janine Fenwick on Jewel. Janine's from Inverleigh. She's on her Acres Destiny mare. Following Janine will be 26, Rachel Flanagan on Brown Highwayman.
Competitor number 25, Janine Fenwick with Jewel, scoring 20 points. 20 points there for the cutout. And I tell you what we're going to do, we are going to have the presentation for this Foresight Ladies Dash for Cash straight after the conclusion of this. So we will have the presentation for the Foresight Ladies Dash for Cash after the conclusion of this ladies draft. We are watching competitor number 26, Rachel Flanagan, with a horse called Brown Highwayman. Waiting at the gate, number 27, Cat Creek with Skeeter. So that last competitor number 25, Janine Fenwick with Jewel, scoring 20 points for the cutout. In on camp we have competitor number 26, Rachel Flanagan, the horse called Brown Highwayman. Once again, a very, very big thank you to our team there at Foresight. They're major sponsors of a number of events here, but they are sponsoring the Foresight Ladies Dash for Cash. So thank you very much for coming aboard.
In camp now is number 26, Rachel Flanagan on Brown Highwayman. 27 at the gate is Cat Creek on Skeeter. 28, Beck Hayes on Shade Out Q Baby. 29, Rebecca Roberts on Simply Irreductible. 30, Lara Garlic on Casper's Heirloom. 31, Susan Lawrence on Velvet. And 32, Sadie Wines on Jackson's Boston Legal.
That was competitor number 26, Rachel Flanagan with a Brown Highwayman. Scoring at 21 points, 21 there for your cutout. In on camp, we should have competitor number 27, Cat Creek with Skeeter. Number 28 will be Beck Hayes, Shadak Q Baby. You're watching the Foresight Ladies Dash for Cash. And once again, guys, if you get the opportunity, as you're heading around the grounds, you will see the QR codes. If you scan those codes, you can go into the draw to win 2 years supply of the Foresights for either your horse, your dog, or 2 years supply of the Osteo Restore for yourself. So you can't get much more generous than that. All you've got to do is when you see those QR codes, you go around and you scan them there. You've got the opportunity to go into the draw to win 2 years supply of those magnificent Foresight products.
And the winner of this ladies, the Foresight Dash for Cash, wins 1 year's supply of the Foresight Epitalis Forte for horses. 1 year supply to the winner.
So you're watching now, the score for competitor number 27 for Cat Creek with a Skeeter score of 20 points for the cutout. In on camp though you have competitor number 28, Beck Hayes, Shadak Q Baby. So Beck recently made the change. He came down here and became a New South Welshman from Queensland. They tell me they're having a little bit of bother with the temperature change. Michael and Beck down here at Scone now, very big supporters of the industry. Do what they can to help out everywhere they can, any of the community involvements. A big thank you, Beck and Michael. So you're watching outside now, competitor number 28, Beck Hayes with Shadak Q Baby. Pokes it along there. Says, I'll just sneak right in close here for you, Beck. Says, I think this is the direction we're supposed to be heading, so we'll head on up here and see if we can find those couple of pegs, and we'll go straight through there for you. We'll give you an extra 4 points if you can get me through there. That was competitor number 28, Beck Hayes, Shadak Q Baby, with 16 for the cutout, 58 for horsework, another 4 course points there, Beck, 78 points. In on camp, competitor number 29, Rebecca Roberts with Simply Irreductible.
Following Rebecca will be number 30, Lara Garlic on Casper's Heirloom. 31, Susan Lawrence on Velvet. 32, Sadie Wines on Jackson's Boston Legal. 33, Jane Fitzgerald on AR Miss Acres. And 34, Bryony Puddicombe on CD Cat.
You are watching the Foresight Ladies Dash 4 Cash. Like we mentioned, paid down to 5 places. Very, very generously offered up. $15,000 worth of prize money. $6,000 going to the winner. Paying down to 5 places in this Foresight Ladies Dash 4 Cash. And also those extra bonuses of the Foresight products of a year's supply goes to the winner of this particular draft.
In camp now, you're watching number 30, Lara Garlic on Casper's Heirloom. Lara's from Orange. Casper is an 11-year-old mare by a Seligman spin out of a Romeo mare. She's a novice horse and always tries her little heart out.
Competitor number 29, Rebecca Roberts with Simply Irreductible. Scoring 16 points for cutout, 57 for horsework, another 3 course points there. We'll give her 76 points. 76 points in on camp. You are watching Lara Garlic. Right, horse called Casper's Heirloom, and you're right there, Brooke. This little horse tries her heart out every time.
Working in camp now is number 30, Lara Garlic on Casper's Heirloom. 31, Susan Lawrence on Velvet. 32, Sadie Wines on Jackson's Boston Legal. 33, Jane Fitzgerald on AR Miss Acres. 34, Bryony Puddicombe on CD Cat. And 35, Tanya Bandy on Binary Memphis.
Well, there's no exception there. Lara Garlic, competitor number 30. Casper's Heirloom tried his heart out, but unfortunately for no avail. Who's out with a no score? When the camp is clear, we will require competitor number 31, Susan Lawrence with a Velvet. Like we mentioned, guys, as you walk around the grounds, if you find those QR codes, that's all you have to do. There is nothing further required. You just have to scan those QR codes in. You go into the chance, in with a chance of winning 2 years' supply of some of those magnificent Foresight products. Like I say, if you get the opportunity to go around and see the guys at the Foresight stand there, the opportunities that they can offer.
So in camp, you're watching 31, Susan Lawrence on her 8-year-old quarter horse mare, Glen Eden Black Velvet. Susan will be followed by 32, Sadie Wines on Jackson's Boston Legal. 33, Jane Fitzgerald on AR Miss Acres, and 34, Bryony Puddicombe on CD Cat.
So you're watching competitor number 31, Susan Lawrence with Velvet. Waiting at the gate, number 32, Sadie Wines with a Jackson's Boston Legal. Number 33 will be Jane Fitzgerald riding KPH Zambezi. Number 34, Bryony Prudicum, you be ready with a CT Cat. Watching outside now, competitor number 31, Susan Lawrence, riding a horse called Velvet. Has made nice work of the first two pegs so far. Heads back up there and as says, we'll just go around that peg again, but that's against the rules. So you'll get a 21 points there, Susan. Susan Lawrence and Velvet scoring 21 points. In on cam, competitor number 32, Sadie Wines with Jackson's Boston Legal.
Jackson's Boston Legal is a 12-year-old gelding by an Acres colt, Jackson's Bold Destiny. He's easygoing and a pleasure to have around. Sadie will be followed by 33, Jane Fitzgerald on KPH Zambezi. 34, Bryony Puddicombe on CD Cat. 35, Tanya Bandy on Binary Memphis. 36, Inga Jenks on Mumbula Anemone. And 37, Jo Beth Taylor on Palmer's El Condo.
You are watching outside, competitor number 32, Sadie Wines. Horse called Jackson's Boston Legal. Going around the first peg. So we'll just push it up here to give ourselves a little bit more room. Around the bottom side of that second peg. Just collecting the points as they go along. Heads on up here to the gate to see if they can make it 4 points. And unfortunately, that's just the wrong way to go through that gate.
In camp now, number 33, Jane Fitzgerald on KPH Zambezi. This horse is owned by Pat Cleaver. It's a 6-year-old mare by Binia Impressive Destiny. Jane will be followed by number 34, Bryony Puddicombe on CD Cat. 35, Tanya Bandy on Memphis. 36, Inga Jenks on Mumbula Anemone. And 37, Jo Beth Taylor on Palmer's El Condo.
The last competitor, competitor number 32, Sadie Wines with Jackson's Boston Legal, scoring 15 points there for a cutout. You're currently watching competitor number 33, Jane Fitzgerald with KPH Zambezi. Coming around trying to negotiate that first peg, but I think it's just a little bit fast and a little bit short. So there will be a 21 points there for you, Jane. 21 points.
In camp now, number 34, Bryony Puddicombe on CD Cat. CD Cat's a 15-year-old mare by Sophisticated Cat. CD has been a major part of Bryony's competition journey for 10 years. She was second in the ACA finals, open, won the average with 89.5 over 6 rounds. She's a very special mare to Bryony.
Yeah, that's right, Brooke. No stranger to the Campdraft arenas. Bridie Puddicombe with CD Cat. And you're just witnessing exactly why. Have a look at this. And ladies and gentlemen, if that's what you want, that's what you get. There's a 4-pointer. Well, that was competitor number 34. Master of the field in Bryony Puddicombe there with CD Cat scoring 22 for cutout, 64 for horsework, another 4 course points, and right to the leaderboard with a 90 points there for Bryony Puddicombe with a CD Cat. In on camp, number 35, Tanya Bandy with Memphis.
Tanya's our competitor from Toomer in New South Wales, riding Trav's 9-year-old novice gelding. Tanya will be followed by 36, Inga Jenks on Mumbula Anemone, 37, Jo Beth Taylor on Palmer's El Condo, 38, Beck Sim on Bay Marie, 39, Melanie Welsh on All Stars Halo, 40, Fiona Gordon on Nova, 41, Kenny L. Beaches on Overtime, and 42, Lisa Henry on Ward's Flinders.
So our competitor, our cattle stewards and competitors out there in the ring, can you just stay in behind that bunting there, please? Can you just stay behind that shield? Stay off the field itself, off the course, please. Those guys out in the ring, can you please just sit back in behind the stands? You're watching outside now, competitor number 35, Tanya Bandy, riding Memphis. Heads over the crossover there and just heading back up there, and it is just come up short. Like we mentioned, guys, you guys are cattle stewards over the return area there. Can you please just stay back inside that barrier, please? Stay back inside there when you're not returning the cattle. Better number 35, Tanya Bandy with Memphis scoring 16 for cutout, 57 for horsework, another 3 course points, grand total of 76 points.
In camp now, number 36, Inga Jenks on Mumbula Anemone. Inga's from Wapango. Anemone is a 15-year-old novice heritage stock horse mare by Will John Crabb out of Windra Matilda. Following Inga will be number 37, Jo Beth Taylor on Palmer's El Condo, 38, Beck Sim on Bay Marie, 39, Melanie Welsh on All Stars Halo, 40, Fiona Gordon on Nova, 41, Kenny L. Beaches on Overtime, 42, Lisa Henry on Ward's Flinders, 43, Paige Nancaro on One Stylish Oak, 44, Julie McNaughton on Dream of Acres, and 45, Tammy Goff on Maxina.
So cattle return stewards over there at the return chute. Can you hear over there or not? Can you hear? If you can hear the turn back riders over there, can you please stay back in behind that barrier? Turn back riders, please stay back in behind that area off the course. You're watching competitor number 36, and he can just bring it round the second peg there. He started off with a very, very fast cow. He's just gone out to the fence there to have a little bit of a look around. Ooh, once again, that's just the wrong side. Thank you very much, Ingrid. We'll get a score today. Our last competitor, number 36, Inga Jenks.
When you're ready.
Got a 19 points, 19 there for the cutout Ingo. In on camp now, number 37, Joe Beth Taylor, riding a horse called Palmer's El Condo. Need no introduction, this particular horse. As most people know, this is a Campdraft World Champion winner. Won there at Sydney Show there a few years ago. Out of Mark Palmer's stable. So we're watching Joe Beth Taylor riding Palmer's El Condo. Lovely free travelling steer there so far, travelling plenty of pace. Just pokes back up there and says, I'll just get the other side of this bit of shade. And then I'll just come through there like that for you. Another 4-pointer there for Joe Beth Taylor and Palmer's El Condo. Joe Beth, your score today is 20 points for cutout, 62 for horsework, another 4 course points there, Joe Beth. That will be a total of 86 points.
In camp now, number 38, Beck Sim on Bay Marie. Bay Marie's a 10-year-old quarter horse mare by Cat in the Hat. She's Beck's favourite horse on the truck. She tries her heart out and has enabled Beck to enjoy camp drafting again.
Like we mentioned at the conclusion of this particular draft, we will have the presentation for the Foresight Ladies Dash for Cash. It will happen at the conclusion of this draft, so we'll go straight on with the presentation of the Foresight Dash for Cash Ladies Draft. Watching outside now, number 38, Beck Sim with a mare called Bay Marie. Unfortunately, we can only give you a 15 points there for that one, Beck. 15 is your score.
In camp now, number 39, Melanie Welsh on All Stars Halo. Melanie will be followed by 40, Fiona Gordon on Nova, 41, Kenny L. Beaches on Overtime, and 42, Lisa Henry on Ward's Flinders.
So competitor number 39 you are watching. This is Melanie Welsh, riding a horse called All Stars Halo. Bad luck there, Mel. 20 points though, 20 points for cutout.
In camp now, number 40, Fiona Gordon on Nova. Fiona's from Henty in New South Wales. Gordonvale Nova is a 9-year-old novice gelding by Royale Heartache out of Cuera Cassie. Following Fiona will be 41, Kenny L. Beaches on Overtime. 42, Lisa Henry on Ward's Flinders. 43, Paige Nancaro on One Stylish Oak. And turn back riders, you've got a second beast on the arena. Thank you.
So what happens there? The competitor number 40, Fiona Gordon with Nova. She's got a little bit of interference outside there. So the judge, Mr. White Young, thank you very much, has popped her back inside and said that's an unfair disadvantage. So she'll get a second crack to have another go and an opportunity of winning some of this $15,000 worth of cash put up by Foresight. So for those of you who missed it there earlier, we got that late bit of mail there from Mr. Snow himself about taking those extra competitors back in to that semi-final of the Willinga Park Gold Buckle semi-final. They have decided and made the decision they will take all 94 two-round scores right back through and into the get an opportunity to compete in the semi-final, that magnificent event of the Willinga Park Gold Buckle Draft. Thank you, Fiona. That was competitor number 40, Fiona Gordon with Nova, scoring 22 for the cutout. In on camp now, number 41. Kenny L. Beaches with Overtime. So that's how you do it. That's competitor number 41, Kenny L. Beaches with Overtime. A very, very well performed horse on numerous events with Kenny Bolton, this particular horse. Extremely well performed horse. And he's showing you why here today. Well, there you go. You want some pace? There it is. That's a horse called Overtime and Kenny L. Beaches. Kenny L., your nomination with Overtime, got a 21 for cutout. You got 62 for your horse work, another 4 course points. It'll be a grand total 87 points. 87 points there for Kenny L. Beaches and Overtime.
In camp now, number 42, Lisa Henry on Ward's Flinders. Flinders is a con-man gelding and Lisa has come down from Walker. Ouch.
Competitor number 42, Lisa Henry with Ward's Flinders, scoring 20 points there for the cutout. Unfortunately, no further points. 20 points for cutout. On camp now, we have competitor number 43, Paige Nancaro, with One Stylish Oak.
One Stylish Oak is an 8-year-old mare by One Stylish Oaks, won 7 opens. The SCA champion rookie, novice and maiden horse of the year 2019.
But at number 43, you're watching outside, Paige and Ancaro with One Stylish Oak. Another one of these well-performed horses. Coming around, you saw the first peg, now watch the second peg. Picked up the points along the way, picking a few extras up, I reckon. Heading up, cross the shade, head back down through. It says, where's that gate? So there it is, just sneak straight through there. And take the 4 points and the few extras on the way. Paige Ancaro with One Stylish Oak, 22 for cutout, 63 for horsework, another 4 course points there, Paige. A grand total 89. 89 points for Paige and Ancaro.
In camp now, number 44, Julie McNaughton on Dreams of Acres. Julie's from Tamworth and is a previous ABCRA Lady Rider of the Year. Julie will be followed by number 45, Tammy Goff on Maxina, 46, Tracy Scoble on Gage, 47, Sal Morse on Canara Pandora, 48, BJ Thorburn on Reaction, 49, Lisa McDonald on Olena, 50, Abby Nicholson on Braveview King's Ransom, and 51 with a change of cattle is Tyler Palmer on Blue Tunes.
Yeah, thanks, Brooke. It's competitor number 44, Julie McNaughton with Dreams of Acres. Like you mentioned, the McNaughton family need no introduction into the Campdraft arenas anywhere across the country. Once again, just giving you a little demonstration on how it all works. She comes back through and just wide from here. So competitor number 44, Julie McNaughton with Dreams of Acres, scoring 19 for the cutout, 56 for horsework, another 3 course points, grand total 78 points. Watching it on camp now, competitor number 45, Tammy Goff with Maxina.
Tammy's from Salem, Victoria. Maxina is owned by herself and her parents, Ken and Alison Bolton. She's an open mare out of Ken's Diamantina by General Maximus. Tammy will be followed by 46, Tracy Scoble on Gauge, and 47, Sal Morse on Canara Pandora.
So competitor number 45, Tammy Goff with Maxina, scoring 22 points for the cutout. Unfortunately, just went that wrong side of that first peg, so that will be a game over for that particular customer. In on camp number 46, Tracy Scoble with Gauge.
Gauge is an 11-year-old bay mare by Kamara Fugitive out of a Romeo bred mare. Gauge has won 3 novices. And Tracy's from Bushy Park in Victoria. At the gate will be 47, Sal Morse on Canara Pandora, and 48, BJ Thorburn on Nandai Reaction, 49, Lisa McDonald on Olena, 50, Abby Nicholson on Braveview King's Ransom, 51, A Change of Cattle for Tyler Palmer on Blue Tunes, and 52, Tash Adams on Tommy.
So you're witnessing competitor number 46, Tracy Scoble with Gauge. Once again, pick one of the lighter steers and it's just come up on the wrong side of the gate. Well, unfortunately, Tracy, we can only share 15 points. 15 points was that score. Competitor number 47, Sal Morse with Canara Pandora on the camp.
Pandora is a 10-year-old mare by Kydra's Acres Mercury out of Coolawong Polly. Winner of 2 novices, placed in opens, novices, maidens, ladies, juveniles and juniors. Ridden by the whole family. Following Sal will be 48, BJ Thorburn on Reaction, and 49, Lisa McDonald on Olena.
So once again, a very big thank you to our partners here in Foresight for this Foresight Ladies Dash for Cash. $15,000 worth of prize money up for this particular event, $6,000 straight to the winner. So, and at this point in time, Righty Puddicombe sitting up there with CD Cat with a 90 points. So there's your points to chase, ladies. 90 points is the money to catch. But once again, a very big thank you to our partners there in Foresight. And unfortunately there, competitor number 47, Sal Morse, that was not the way we'd planned. But anyway, we carry on and we go to competitor number 48, BJ Thorburn, with a horse called Reaction.
And Sally, we can lip read. Reaction is by Acres Destiny. A 10-year-old novice gelding, had 3 novice wins to date and numerous juvenile wins. Reaction was the 2021 GCA Novice Horse of the Year.
So you're watching now competitor number 48, BJ Thorburn. Riding Reactions, picked a colourful steer this time. So he's going to try my luck with a colourful one. Brings it round, does a very nice job on the first peg. Reaction says we've got to head up this way, I think, my friend. Then we just pop on out outside here and back through this shady spot over here. There's a couple of pegs, and that'll be 4 points. Better number 48, BJ Thorburn, with Reaction scoring 21 for cutout, 63 for horsework, another 4 course points, a grand total 88 points. 88 points there for BJ Thorburn. Camp now number 49, Lisa McDonald with Olena. Waiting at the gate will be number 50, Abby Nicholson with Braveview King's Ransom. 51, Tyler Palmer, you be ready with Blue Tunes for a brand new yard of cattle. And number 52 will be Tash Adams with Tommy. 53, Alana Chamberlain and Smart Spinning Aces. 54 will be Liz Cleaver with Scrabble. Like we mentioned, once again, a big thank you to our partners there in Forsyth. All you have to do is you're walking around the grounds, and I'm assuming they might have some at the bar, the refreshment areas, and the food eating areas. But scan those codes. If you're walking around, scan your codes. You've got the chance to go in and win 2 years' worth of supply of those magnificent Forsyth products that can not only help you, your horses, and your dogs. So 2 years supply. All you have to do is scan the codes as you walk around with our great partners in Forsyth. Better number 49, Lisa McDonald with Olena scoring an 18 points for the cutout. Unfortunately, no further points.
In camp now, number 50 is Abby Nicholson from Maruya in New South Wales, riding Braveview King's Ransom. He's a 10-year-old girlie with many ribbons on him in her juvenile years.
Watching outside now, number Abby Nicholson, riding her gelding in Braveview King's Ransom. Unfortunately, he was just a little bit fast and a bit turned around, a bit too quick in the wrong spot. So 19 points, we'll get a 19 points there for Abby Nicholson.
In camp now, number 51 is Tyler Palmer on Blue Tunes. Blue Tunes is a mare side by I'm a Smooth Blue Cat. Came second in the Sydney Royal Easter Show in 22. She's out of EBS Eucalypt. And she had an AQHA novice win in 22. This horse will also be in the cutout final here this evening. Following Tyler will be 52, Tash Adams on Tommy. 53, Alana Chamberlain on Smart Spin and Aces. 54, Liz Cleaver on Scrabble. 55, Nat Walsh on Cos. 56, Bronwyn Upjohn on Clippy. 57, Chrissy French on Amity. 58, Vicky Hiscock on Newburn Bambalam. 59, Ailish Sheehan on Stormy and Stylish. And 60, Michelle Bolton on Chisholm's Ultima.
So once again, a big thank you to Tyler Palmer. She will be the principal. She is the boss of Cowboy Creative Photography. So for any photos, Tyler has been the one that's been taking your photos around the ground. So if you want your photos, Cowboy Creative Photography, that is Tyler Palmer. She's riding up here on a family horse called Blue Tunes. And you'll see why she is in the cutout final here in a moment later this evening. Once again, Tyler need no introduction into either the rodeo world or the Campdraft world. Well, Ty, I'm not sure whether Dad could take a photo. But anyway, that was so close, so far away. 21, Ty, 21 for Tyler Palmer. Like we mentioned, anybody wants the photos? Tyler's been here, taking photos throughout the week. In on camp now, we should have photo number 52, Tash Adams, with a horse called Tommy. Tash Adams is riding a horse called Tommy by Excel, bred by John and Ann Rumble. Bet number 52, Tash Adams with Tommy scoring 20 points there for cutout.
In camp now is number 53, Alana Chamberlain on Smart Spin and Aces. Ace is an 11-year-old stallion. He's by Sligman Spin out of an Acres Destiny mare. He's also ridden by the whole family.
Watching outside now, competitor number 53, Alana Chamberlain with a Smart Spin and Aces. Also a shout out to Joe Thine for their photography efforts, the official photographer on ground. Joe Thine, thank you very much for your efforts as well. Competitor number 53, Alana Chamberlain scoring 21 points. With Smart Spin and Aces. In on camp now, competitor number 54, Liz Cleaver with Scrabble.
Scrabble is a 10-year-old bay gelding by One More Playboy.
Watching outside now, competitor number 54, Liz Cleaver. Third combination in Scrabble. Just went up the other side there to have a bit of a look around. He's going to come back around and come around the right side of that peg. Proving a little bit challenging. He wants to have a little bit of a look around the ground, this particular steer. But Liz is doing a magnificent job and keeping him heading in the right directions on each peg. Pick up a few points as we go around. Last competitor, competitor number 54, Liz Cleaver with Scrabble, scoring 21 for cutout, 54, so work another 2 course points. Grand total is 73 points. Watching inside now, competitor number 55, Natasha Walsh.
Natasha's from Murray Bateman in New South Wales, and Cos is one stylish Pepto gelding. After Natasha will be number 56, Bronwyn Upjohn on Cliffy, 57, Chrissy French on Amity, 58, Vicky Hiscock on Mewburn Bambalam, and 59, Ailish Sheehan on Stormy and Stylish.
Competitor number 55, Natasha Walsh, with Cos, scoring 18 points for cutout. The camp's clear. When the camp is clear, we will require Bronwyn Upjohn with Cliffy. Waiting at the gate will be number 57, Chrissy French with Amity. And like we mentioned there before, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have the presentation of this Foresight Ladies Dash for Cash straight after here. And present the ribbons for these ladies for the Foresight Dash for Cash.
So in camp now, number 56, Bronwyn Upjohn on Cliffy. Cliffy is by Electric Playboy out of Special Treat. He's a 13-year-old quarter horse gelding and he finals and places most weekends. Bronwyn's from Kilmore in Victoria. Following Bronwyn will be Chrissy French on Amity, 58, Vicky Hiscock on Mewburn Bambalam, 59, Ailish Sheehan on Stormy and Stylish, 60, Michelle Bolton on Chisholm's Ultima, 61, Heidi Smith on Spins Gypsy Rose, 62, Melissa Jobe on Barambula Dance, and 63, Sophie Parbury on Archer.
Righto, back on. Competitor number 56, Bronwyn Upjohn with Cliffy, brings one up the front. Says we'll collect a couple of points as we do that, and then we're going to see how tight we can make this first peg. Little Seer just said, we'll just have a little look on this other side. And unfortunately, just sometimes that's just the way this sport goes. Competitor number 56, Bronwyn Upjohn with Cliffy, scoring 23 for cutout, 57 for horsework, another 3 course points, a grand total of 83 points. In on camp, competitor number 57.
In camp now is Chrissy French on Amity. Amity's by Kirkby Stud Turbo out of Cannonvale, Hannah. And Chrissy's from Nimityvale in New South Wales. She's an open Campdraft mare and always gives her best.
So Chrissy French, competitor number 57 with Amity. A nice free travelling fast steer. Big thank you for the organisation of all these cattle. There's one big line of cattle. That was just shy of where it needed to be. Better number 57, Chrissy French with Amity, scoring 21 for cutout, 58 for horsework, another 3 course points. Grand total of 82 points.
In camp now, number 58, Vicky Hiscock on Mewburn Bambalam. She's a 14-year-old homebred mare by Mewburn Buick. She's an open mare. She was third in the 2019 Chinchilla Grandfather Clock and winner of the 3rd GCA Championship events.
Yeah, you're watching Vicky Hiscock outside there now. Once again, need no introduction to any Campdraft arena across Australia. She's showing you why and how right here, right now. There you go, and that's how you do it. Competitor number 58, Vicky Hiscock with Newborn Bamalam, scored 22 for cutout, 64 for horsework, another 4 course points, and we have a new equal leader. We have another equal leader with 90 points. So she's up there with Bryony Puttigham with CD Cat, both with 90 points. Two very competitive ladies there, trying to take home some of this Foresight's cash.
In camp now is Ailish Sheehan on Stormy and Stylish. Ailish is from Gundagai. Stormy and Stylish is by Rainstorm out of Argyle. I Am Stylish. She's a 14-year-old mare purchased out of the Landmark Classic, the then Landmark Classic sale. Nathan competed in the following year in the Masters Campdraft, placing second. Stormy has won and placed in multiple drafts.
Bad luck there for competitor number 59, Ailish Sheehan with Stormy and Stylish. Unfortunately goes out with a no score. When the camp's clear, we should require competitor number 60, Michelle Bolton with Chisholm's Ultima.
In camp now, you're watching number 60, Michelle Bolton from Mafra in Victoria. Michelle's riding Chisholm's Ultima. Following Michelle will be 61, Heidi Smith on Spins Gypsy Rose, 62, Melissa Jobe on Barambula Dance, 63, Sophie Parbury on Archer, 64, Louise Comiskey on Sahara, and 65, Fee Palmer on Helza Cummin.
Lord's competitor, number 60, Michelle Bolton with a Chisholm's Ultima. Scoring 22 points there for cutout, 22 points. In on camp now we have competitor number 61, is Heidi Smith. Riding a mare called Spins Gypsy Rose, and thank you very much, Heidi. Been a very great big help up here all week this week, doing some amazing announcing, so thank you very much. So Heidi comes in on her nomination, Spins Gypsy Rose. This particular mare, she's a family mare. She's a mare by Spins Image out of a Playboy Roy bred mare there. She's owned by Mum and Dad, Barry and Sally Smith. This particular mare, and you'll witness here why in a moment, but she has won over $97,000 in the cutting pen, and she is already a novice Campdraft mare as well. Heidi resides up there in Durham Bandy in Queensland. Like I say, on the family mare, and just came down here to announce for us over the weekend and said, "I'll just give me one crack at that money."
In camp now is number 62, Melissa Jobe on Barambula Dance. She's by Bluffdowns Bega out of Clark's Penny, and she's a winner of Open and Ladies Drafts.
So competitor number 61, Heidi Smith, Spins Gypsy Rose. The family-owned mare there, scoring 21 points for cutout, 62 for horsework, another 4 course points there, Hyde. Grand total, 87 points. You are watching inside now, competitor number 62, Melissa Job. Oh, that was rude. It was 17 points. 17 points, no further points available.
In camp now, 63, Sophie Parbury on Archer. Archer's a 10-year-old gelding by Tass's Robin Hood out of Forever Bay. Sophie's from Bega in New South Wales. Archer placed 5th here last year in the Gold Buckle Campdraft with Dean Rogers on board.
Competitor number 63, Sophie Parbury with Archer, unfortunately goes out with a no score. Competitor number 64 should be their next competitor in the ring, Louise Comiskey. Zahara is a horse. So you're watching outside now, competitor number 64, Louise Comiskey. His nomination. Unfortunately, goes out with 16 points. 16 points for Louise Comiskey's nomination. In on camp, we should have competitor number 65, Fiona Palmer, riding her nomination in Hell's A-Comin'.
Yep. Hells Are Coming is a Terry Snow horse. He'll be cheering here on the sideline somewhere. She's an open camp draft mare by Bob's Hickory Rio out of One Hell of a Spin. Has won multiple open drafts and has won 3 drafts in the last 2 weekends. She placed 6th in the Willinga Park Gold Buckle last year and won the aggregate for the overall draft.
So competitor number 65, Fiona Palmer, riding Hells Are Coming. You'll get to watch where Hells Are Coming go here in a moment. Once again, in the cutout final. Once again, Fiona Palmer need no introduction, nor would this particular mare on any camp draft arena across the ground. Very competitive combination. And there you go. If you want 4 points, that's all you have to do. Competitor number 65, Fiona Palmer with Hells Are Coming, score 21 for cutout, 62 for horsework, another 4 course points. Grand total of 87 points there, Fee.
In camp now, number 66, Coralie Daly on Watch Me. She's a well-performed 17-year-old quarter-horse mare by Playboy Buno Bar. Won the novice at Condamine in 21. Ladies, the grandmother clock at Chinchilla in 17 and top scored in the first round of Warwick Gold Cup 21. Won numerous ladies drafts.
Once again, another one of those good 4-pointers there. That was competitor number 66, Coralie Daly with Watch Me. Competitor number 66, Coralie Daly with Watch Me, scoring 22 for cutout, 59 for horsework, another 4 course points. Grand total of 85 points, 85 points. And guys, just official photographer on ground here is the Joe Theme Photography. So for any photos that you do want off the ground for this week, you can get them at Joe Theme Photography website. So grab those photos.
Out on course now, you're watching Simone Harvey of Brandy Hill on Peel Vale Jane. She's a mare by Conductor, winner and place getter in ladies, novice and open camp drafts.
Once again, Simone Harvey need no introduction across any ground. She's competitor number 67, riding a mare called Peel Vale Jane. Again, another one of these very competitive ladies. We're getting the opportunity to watch through this Foresights Ladies Dash for Cash. And there you go. Simone doesn't miss too many from there. Thanks, Simone. Simone Harvey with Peel Vale Jane scored 20 to cut out, 61 for horsework, another 4 course points. Grand total 85 points there, Simone. 85 points. You are watching outside now. Competitor number 68, Cindy Ryder with Danny's Acres.
Danny's Acres is a 16-year-old stallion by Acres Destiny, owned by Zach Jackson.
Competitor number 68, Cindy Ryder with Danny's Acres, scoring 21 points. 21 there for the cutout. In on camp now, we should have Jordan McDowell with a Tango at competitor number 69, waiting at the gate. You should be competitor number 70, Anna Patton with Hazelwood Coburn. Unfortunately, competitor number 69, Jordan McDowell with Tango, goes out with a nose score. When the camp's clear, we should have competitor number 70, Anna Patton with Hazelwood Coburn. You're watching competitor number 70, Anna Patton with Rooster. There you go, bring him right up the front because that's where the points are. Comes around, got a very fast one. I think Rooster will be up to the challenge. Ooh, unfortunately just brings it back on just that wrong side. There's no points on that side. But you got 22 in the yard and you get to keep those. So 22 points there for Anna Patton. In on camp now, competitor number 71, Angie Pickering with one-time Jacqueline.
Angie's from Lake Boga in Victoria, and she's riding one-time Jacqueline, a 7-year-old mare by one-time royalty.
You're watching competitor number 71, Angie Pickering with one-time Jacqueline there. A little chestnut mare, they're coming around, doing a nice job on the first two pegs. Just has to get round the lead to push it back up toward the gate, heading the right direction, and we seem as though we've got things under control here. And unfortunately, that just comes up a little bit shy of where the points come from.
In camp now, number 72, Peter Elkins on Bingley, Memphis. She'll be followed by 73, Rebecca Buttsworth on Granny's Rocks. 74, Mandy Gallagher on Gold Ray. 75, there'll be a change of cattle for Darby Smith on Hunter View Lyric Chick. 76, Abby Stevenson on Wallaroo Caddy. 77, Laura Lawrence on Peel Vale Jade. And 78, Kelly Eagles on One Stylish Tat.
Unfortunately there for competitor number 72, Peter Elkins with Bingley, Memphis. Goes out with a no score. When the camp is clear, we will require competitor number 73, Rebecca Buttsworth with Granny's Rocks. And just a quick note, tomorrow morning, guys, tomorrow morning we'll be getting underway at 7 a.m. sharp, not 7:30 as the advertised time. It will be 7 a.m. sharp with that semi-final of some 94 competitors in that semi-final of the Willinga Park Gold Buckle. So 7 a.m, that's not 7:30, 7 o'clock sharp.
In camp now, you're watching number 73, Rebecca Buttsworth on Granny's Rocks, a horse owned by Johnny Farnham. At the gate will be 74, Mandy Gallagher on Gold Ray. 75, Darby Smith on Hunter View Lyric Chick.
Another reminder there this afternoon at the conclusion of this Four Sides Ladies Dash for Cash. They'll have the presentation straight after this. There's only about 15 or 16 more competitors in this particular event. Then I'll be going on after the presentation for that with the second round of the Dash for Cash cutout. But we will have the presentation of the Four Sides Ladies Campdraft. We will have that presentation here in a moment. Bad luck there. Competitor number 73, Rebecca Buttsworth, goes out with a no score. Next in on camp, we should have Mandy Gallagher at competitor number 74 with a horse called Gold Ray.
Gold Ray is side by Conray out of Tucker's Gold Strike. Mandy's from Bandara and was the 2016 ABCRA Lady Rider. Following Mandy will be Darby Smith. She'll have a new pen of cattle. 76, Abby Stevenson on Wallaroo Caddy. 77, Laura Lawrence on Peelvale Jade. 78, Kelly Eagles on One Stylish Tat. 79, Hope Lind on Express Jess. 80, Amy Bellet on Lena's Little Tassa, and 81, Gay McBurney on Condamine Riola.
Working outside now, you are watching competitor number 74, Mandy Gallagher, riding the Gold Ray. Comes out, makes short work of the very first peg. Comes around and says, I'm going to see my best and do the same again now at peg number 2. Look pretty neat from where we're sitting. He says, we'll just poke up here and see if we can do that one more time. And there you go. Competitor number 74, Mandy Gallagher with a Gold Ray. Scored 20 for the cutout, 64 for horsework, another 4 course points. Grand total 88 points for Mandy Gallagher's nomination in a Gold Ray. Competitor number 75, Darby Smith, one of the hardest working young ladies that you will ever meet. She's riding the Lawrence family nomination in Hunter View, a Lyric Chick. So Darby Smith, she's a very hard-working Nutrient Equine team member. I think she could be the captain coach of what happens up there in February each year. At that big sale that Nutrient put on up there. Darby Smith, a very, very good helper here all through this week as well. So thank you very much, Darby. So Darby Smith is riding, like we mentioned, Warwick and Fiona Lawrence's horse in Hunter View, Lyric Chick. She's the 10-year-old stock horse mare that they've had a lot of success and a lot of fun with by the conductor sire himself, ladies and gentlemen, and is a novice and has won novice and juvenile drafts already. Very well performed mare. And like I say, Darby Smith, a big thank you to her. Very hard-working young lady. Yep, they say you can go and have a couple of minutes out of the office as long as you put one round, Darby. And that's how you do it. Thank you very much, Darby. Congratulations, you just got yourself a 4-pointer. Better number 75, Darby Smith with Hunter View. Lyric Chick scored 20 for the cutout, 62 for the horsework there, Darby. 4 more course points, a grand total 86 points. You're watching inside now. Competitor number 76, Abby Stevenson, Wallaroo, Katie.
Wallaroo Caddy is an open mare owned by Clive and Lorraine Cottrell. She's by Acres Little Craftsman, who won the Paradise Lagoon Stallion Draft in 2012.
Watching outside, competitor number 76, Abby Stevenson with Wallaroo 80. Better number 76, Abby Stevenson with Wallaroo Katie. He's scoring 21, cut out 52 for horsework, another 3 course points, grand total of 76 points. Better number 77, no introduction required in here. We have Laura Lawrence. She is the captain coach of this particular show. Hillvale Jade, once again, another one of these very hard-working young ladies, cannot be flustered. Riding the family Hillvale Jade family mare, 12 years old. Once again by the conductor sire. And unfortunately, Laura, the best we can give you is 15 points. In on camp now, we should have competitor number 78, Kelly Eagles with One Stylish Tat. Waiting at the gate, Hope Lind with competitor number 79 with Express Jess.
So in camp now, we've got 78, Kelly Eagles on One Stylish Tat. She'll be followed by 79, Hope Lind on Express Jess. 80 is Amy Belsick on Lena's Little Tassa. 81, Gay McBurney on Condamine Riola. 82, Lee Trainer on Golden Acres Sally. And 83, Annette Fitzgerald on Bruce.
Better number 78, Kelly Eagles with One Stylish Tat, scoring 20 for the cutout, 20 points only. In on camp now, we have better number 79, Hope Lindy with Express Jess, with about 8 or 9 competitors left to go. We do have 2 winners at this point in time. We may require you back, so don't go too far away. We will require possibly Bridie Puncombe with CD Cat and Vicky Hiscock with Newborn Bam Lamb. Don't go too far away, ladies. Mentioned if you want any of your photos for this weekend, Joe Theme Photography, go to the website joethemephotography.com, go there and have a look at the photos. Official photographer here on ground, and once again a very big thank you to our partners in Foresight for the sponsoring of this particular draft, the Ladies Foresight draft here, $15,000. Competitor number 79, Hope Lindy with Express Jess. Scored 21 for cutout, 57 for horsework, another 3 course points. Grand total 81 points. 81 points there for Express Jess. In on camp, competitor number 80, Amy Belsick with Alina's Little Tasser. Puts it up the front and just says, I want to go back a little bit further. You're watching competitor number 80, Amy Belsick with Lena's Little Tasser. Unfortunately, I think that steer is making it a little bit difficult. He thinks the gate's back this way. And that'll be a 17 points there for Amy Belsick, Lena Little Tasser.
In camp now, number 81, Gay McBurney on Condamine Riola. Gay will be followed by 82, Lee Trainer on Golden Acres Sally. 83, Annette Fitzgerald on Bruce. 84, Emily Thomas on Tune Up. 85, Kylie Malone on Jackpot. 86, Charlie Chapman on Passion. And 87, our final competitor in the Foresight Ladies Dash for Cash is Sophie Robinson on An Acre Named Sue.
Competitor number 81, Gay McBurney, has brought one right up the front of the yard. She's walked around the first peg. She's doing a very nice job on the second peg. And we just try and sneak it up here and get it very, very close to these last 2 pegs. See whether we can earn ourselves an extra 4 points for the trouble. And that's how you do it. That was competitor number 81, Gay McBurney. Condamine Riola scoring 23 for cutout, 62 for horsework, another 4 course points. Grand total of 89 points. 89 points there for Gay McBurney's nomination in Condamine Riola. Competitor number 82, Lee Trainer. Their nomination in Golden Acres Sally. So Lee's over there at Tamworth. And unfortunately, 21 points is all that you're going to get to take home with that particular run. In on camp now, we should have competitor number 83, Annette Fitzgerald with Bruce. So if we have no change to the leaderboard, we will be requiring our leaders at this point in time, Vicky Hiscox with Newborn, Bamalam, and Bridie Putticum with CD Cat back to the camp. We'll also require a few other ladies for the presentation. I'm thinking at this stage it possibly be Megan McIntosh and Goldie, Paige Nan Cowra and One Stylish Oak, and Gay McBurney with Condamine Riola. So we'll go straight on with the presentation of that this particular Foresight Ladies Draft Dash for Cash at the conclusion. There's about 5 runs left to go.
In camp now is Annette Fitzgerald on Bruce. Clear Choice Blue LaRue. The 15-year-old gelding by Melrose Blue Boy. Annette's from Nimmy Bell in New South Wales.
Watching outside now, competitor number 83, Annette Fitzgerald, riding a horse called Bruce. Done a lovely job on the first peg. Says, well, up a sec here, Bruce. We're going to come back here. Oh, he's good, Willinga Park. Hereford steers. And he says that he'd like to come back inside the yard, so unfortunately, 15 points is all we can share there. 15 points for Annette Fitzgerald and Bruce. In on camp, we should have competitor number 84, Emily Thomas, with Tune Up. Like we mentioned once again, at the conclusion of this particular four-site ladies camp draft, we'll have the presentation for this, and then we will be getting underway, I believe, at 6 p.m. with the cutout final. Second round of that Dash for Cash cutout. Once again, another reminder too, tomorrow morning we'll start at 7 a.m. That is not 7:30, 7 a.m. for those 94 competitors that have made the semi-final for the Willinga Park Gold Buckle Draft. So 7 o'clock for the 94 competitors in the semi-final for the Gold Buckle. Better number 84, Emily Thomas with Tune Up. We got a 22 there for the cutout. Unfortunately, no further points. In on camp, competitor number 85, Kylie Malone with Jackpot.
Kylie's from Tumin in New South Wales, riding Harry Larnick's horse, Jackpot, a 13-year-old Conman gelding. Watching outside now, competitor number 85, Kylie Malone with Jackpot. Unfortunately, wrong side of that first peg, so 20 points is all we'll keep. 20 points there. In on camp now, we have competitor number 86, another one of these very hard-working young ladies, Charlie Chapman, riding a horse called Passion. Passion is owned by James and Sally Morse. She's a 12-year-old mare by Acres Destiny out of Kamara Sequel. Winner of 2 novice and junior drafts, placed in numerous maidens, novice, opens, ladies, juniors and juveniles.
So you're watching competitor number 86, Charlie Chapman with Passion in this Forsyths Ladies Campdraft. Steps it up, says we'll go out on the left-hand side here. And unfortunately, it just sat up and spun around and would not go near where the points are.
In camp now, number 87, our final competitor of this Forsyth Ladies Dash for Cash is Sophie Robinson on an acre named Sue.
Last competitor number 86, Charlie Chapman with Passion, scoring 20 for the cutout. 20 points only, unfortunately, Charlie. You're watching now, last competitor, final competitor number 87, Sophie Robinson. On a mare called an acre named Sue. So Sophie Robinson with an acre named Sue, scoring 16 points. 16 there for the cutout. Unfortunately, no outside points, so 16 will be your score. So we will require those two lovely competitive ladies back for a runoff. We will require Bryony Putticum with a CD Cat, had a 90 points in the first round of this, and we will require Vicky Hiscock with Newborn Bam-a-Lam. If we can have those two ladies back, we will require that for a runoff to find out who takes the cash for this Forsyth Ladies Campdraft. So what we have here, we have a runoff. So we have two leading ladies with 90 points in this Forsyth Ladies Draft. So to pick the winner for this, we have to send them back in. The winner of this particular runoff will be the lady that gets to take home the $6,000 in cash as first prize, plus the 12 months supply of the Forsyth products. So spectators get behind them, competitors get behind your fellow competitors. The winner of this particular cutout wins the $6,000 cash, first place, as well as the 12-month supply of those lovely Forsyth magnificent products. So have we a decision with who goes first? Have we flipped a coin? Are we flipping a coin? Yeah, Mark Palmer here to have a coin. So as mentioned, this decides the winner of the Foresight Ladies Dash for Cash. The particular winner, whoever wins out of this, shoot off between these two magnificent competitors. They will take home the $6,000 first prize in cash, along with a 12-month supply of those magnificent Foresight products.
So in the camp first is Bryony Puddingham on her very special sophisticated cat mare, CD Cat. CD's been a major part of her competition journey for 10 years.
So you're watching Bridie Puddingham out there with CD Cat, showing you how it's done. Bought one right up the front of the camp. Said I'm not going to leave anything on the table, I'm going to give it my best shot. I would like the opportunity to take that $6,000 off Foresight.
So now in camp, you've got Vicky Hiscock from Maffra in Victoria on Mewburn Bambalam. She's a 14-year-old mare, homebred, open mare.
So now we are at, Bridie Puddingham score there, a 22 for cutout, 57 for horsework, 3 course points, grand total 82 points. So that's what Vicky's aiming for. So you're watching Vicky Hiscock with Mewburn Bamalam. I think you might have it there. We'll wait for the judge's decision. So last competitor there, Vicky Hiscock with Mewburn Bamalam, scored 22 for cutout, 62 for horsework, another 4 course points, a grand total of 88 points. 88, put that with a 90, that will be a grand total of 178, and that will take the $6,000 first prize, Dash for Cash, on that particular Foresight Ladies Draft. We'll just run through the winners and place getters. So thank you very much, Foresight, for partnering in that particular event. We'll just run you through the winners and place getters. Winner of that particular draft is Vicky Hiscock with Mewburn Bamalam with 178 points after the runoff. Second place will go to Bryony Puddingham with a CD Cat with first round score of 90 and then an 82, a grand total of 172. Equal third, fourth and fifth goes to Megan McIntosh with Goldie, Page and Ancaro with One Stylish Oak, and Gay McBurney with Condamine Riola, all with 89 points. So well done, congratulations ladies, and thank you for the spectacle, and thank you to Foresight for the kind sponsorship and partnering in that particular event.